Okay. Then last, not least, I will use his ability to add one tray back on. Take a wound.
Why are you stuff up? You can shift away. You can shift for one round this way.
And don't you run a reanimate army that kind of does this sometimes?
Yep. With the lingering trays too. So if you do happen to lose one, it's even worse because you can repopulate them, and then the necromancer, and then all that. Yeah.
Actually, I thought I read a question where lingering trays can't be used for regeneration by necromancer.
I don't know. Gotta have to check. Either way, it's empty trays, and I still get the reanimate. So
I think it actually said like it's only used for the combat purposes, for combat calculation. You can't repopulate it at that point, so it goes away. Take a dark. So now you get to cast runes.
Yes.
Can have something minus. That's the reanimating, but it still can't go beyond level 2. I'm not sure about the elf.
Blue, green, 2 red. No, it's sitting on any tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4,
No.
6. Yeah.
We were all mindful of those.
I am ready. So let me know. Go ahead, call it out. Oh, look at that. Oh, you're fired at me. Gee. Go ahead, Carrie. Give it to me. I want it. Oh, it's turn 3 by the way. Carrie, shoot at my cavalry. Sure. You have to have line of sight. So you got a shot. So yeah. So you don't have dice. Neither do I. So look at that. All right. Well, I'll look at my dice. We're done. What's up there? You can use mine. Blue and white. You have precise, you can do a reading. Are you going to fire the archers then? All right. I assume you want to reroll that. You have precise, so you can reroll. Or you can reroll 2 cold dice, but that one's actually pretty good roll. So I don't get greedy. Okay, there you go. So it's 2 damage. So the surge will work in your immune because it has a immune symbol associated with it. It won't work for the range one. You do 2 damage to my crosswoman, and I have protected 1. I protected 1, so that's subtract 1 damage.
Oh.
1 so
That counts as a mortal strike with the Death Knights for me, because I have the Reaping Blade.
Okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
That's what I told my son when I come here. The hard thing to keep track of this is all the different modifiers on the cards. That's why I like to watch like the tournaments, the higher level ones. People are forgetting about them all the time too.
Yeah, it's like,
what it is.
you had lethal right there. Go for it. I'm just like, oh, I don't got it. Yes, you do. What are you doing? I should get used to looking at my cards all the time because I always play a different list. The Carrion Lancers for the longest time running a single type of unit. And
so sorry about that. But I just realized it just didn't work. But what he does.
All right, I am ready.
Alrighty, your initiative.
Okay.
It gives me a little flexibility as far as
Once.
Nope.
2.
Nope.
3.
No. Nope. I still do. I'm still threatened.
All right.
I have 3 trades. You have to eliminate an entire trade.
4. The unit most likely to be dead. So we'll get a lethal 1 with that. And they have rank disciplines. We'll get a reroll. I wish I had the gauntlets on those guys.
Lord Hawker is handing out leaders.
Do they have? Oh, they have the rank discipline.
Yep.
But there's effects I can get rid of.
So 4. No lethal on that one.
4 and a strike. 4th threat 1 becomes 1 wound. With the strike becomes 2 wounds.
Yep. And he is 2. He's up to 4. Okay.
He's 4. Yep.
At least they're not going gently into that good night. My 4. Do you have a 4?
I do have a 4.
Okay.
Right there. Attack the reanimates. I'm gonna call them tactics. So threat 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 times 3 is 12, plus a strike. So 13 guys total.
Yeesh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then 1 tray.
10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. We'll take tray out of that set.
Okay. Feels like they could have done a better job on the trays.
Yeah. I actually ended up shaving mine down a little bit, and they slide in and out. But then the trouble is, if you have to pick them up, they do not pull together. So you got to be careful with that.
I'm just gonna pull. Yeah, no.
Okay, so the way they are, is you're going to reform them. You got to reform them in the center.
Okay.
And they can't end in contact with the train. So just do it.
Boom.
That was my 4.
Oh, and you had a fear? No.
Face that way.
Nope.
Oh, panic.
I did have a panic.
Yeah.
Okay, hold.
It's confusion. You receive a stun token.
Okay.
That. Does that work? Backwards.
All right.
All right.
That was a
Well,
4.
what did you
My 4 back. Them.
All right.
So they're threat 3
So that was
with a partial reroll.
That was 4. You have 5. You're only 5.
And modifier you
Okay.
cancel, but they're trying no point to it.
Skill doesn't do anything.
Yep.
Oh, that's an action, so I can't cancel it.
Okay.
But without
What's the modifier? Then what does the modifier?
modifiers would be
And by the way, it's
charges, turns, wheels, turn
Gotcha.
charges,
Okay.
defenses, attacks, and moves.
Okay.
reroll this with my rank split. Better.
Well,
I don't think you were in the range of one really.
actually,
All right. So you were.
So the whole second wheel was a modifier.
yeah. So I just missed that last part. Bonus action. You've only action shown. Crap.
Yep, because I didn't use Temper Seal.
Well, actually, I can
Temper
expend
Seal gives me
the
additional damage. Turns the surface to damage.
make it a mult point.
No, because you plus 1 your
Yeah,
defense,
because
right?
actually, yeah, you're right. I
defense?
probably did that.
Yeah, so basically,
So-
you're going to lose 4 guys.
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
of that being a bonus modifier. Because I'm used to going. Oh no, the actions are here. Skills and action.
It matters.
Do I want to go for something better? This kills times 3, 6, 2 death knights, a tray.
Another tray.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Plus that your defense. So normally it would have been 9 guys, but because they're defense 2, now I have to do 2 damage
Okay.
to the cost one.
So I'm calling. Do you have a 4?
I do not have another 4.
Okay. 5. They'll fire into them because that's the kind of allies they are.
Okay.
You do.
He's firing into here.
Yep.
So they will receive a panic.
Well,
Yeah.
you get
Test.
combat. Right. If it's in the front, you're going to do 3.
So that's a
plus
blight,
your
which isn't a bad
Whatever
thing.
that is. Remember he has. But he has threat facing the defense. So in this case, it'd be 4.
I'll actually reroll so I can try to kill something.
Okay, so
4, so one more death knight then.
Preference?
Let's take from that side. So we can get rid of those unholy things in the tray.
Alrighty.
Oh, and I take my panic.
Okay. Then I have a 5.
Oh, do you want to take the panic?
Oh yeah. Confusion. As soon as it discards all boons, if it has no boons, it receives a panic token.
Okay.
So no panic. And then I have a 5.
Okay.
And I do have the modifier. I am going to say I screwed you on that last one.
Okay.
So I'm just going to cancel it anyway.
Okay, that works.
Because that would give him actually another brutal.
Mhm.
You can keep that sun token on him.
Okay.
'Cause he shouldn't be engaged at this point, probably. So he's just going to attack. I'm no
What does he
longer.
roll?
He now rolls just red-white.
Okay.
So,
Has he brutal one?
okay.
He's brutal one.
So you guys, all right. Well, I'm gonna go with my 7. So 4 forward.
So 2 hits.
I'm going to exhaust my Demonian Blades to gain precise control. So precise 1. And I'll re-roll this one. Because I don't already have precise, so I can add that.
So 2.
So it'll be threat 2 times 4, and then I'm lethal controlled for 1 more, so 5. So just 1 more guy.
Alright, and then attack and carry. She has 2 defense, which is good for her. So I have 2 blue, 1 red. And I'm going to utilize my moment of inspiration.
That will be him.
Okay. And I lost track. Was he a 5?
Okay.
Yes.
He was a 5.
This is turn 3, so I don't get the.
I have no other 5s.
Okay.
And
6.
2 red, 1 blue, and 1
Do you not have a 6?
I do not have a 6.
I do have a 6. So we're going to shift plus 1.
Okay.
Okay, so at threat 3, that's 12 damage. So that will give 2 points.
Shift, I have to be touching with my side or back.
And he can leave any direction after that.
Yep.
Okay.
Stack of inspiration.
Or, sorry, side or front has to be touching because of the shift. Side or front, side or front. Got the side there.
Okay. I'm buying that.
And then they're going to be plus 1 defense.
Okay. And I have 2 7s, so I'll just go ahead and.
Yep, go ahead. All your guys will go.
Oh, actually, dang, missed out that. I was meant to do the turn, not the charge.
Well, they'll be doing a 3 with the charge. Unless you... I'm okay either way.
Okay.
If you just want to do the turn, it's fine.
Thank you.
I screwed up, so I have to be a little bit more gracious. More than normal. No, because he would be sitting there going, instead of right where he is. They receive another rally.
Yep. And then my 8. 2 stable or just 1?
Just a,
However, I'll take it. And I'll grab another wound for him before I forget.
okay.
Inspiration token. All right, turn.
Now turn
I have
3.
initiative, right?
This is a pretty quick movement.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll see 8.
This is that.
All right, 2 stable and 2 natural wind.
This is why I was getting.
No owl.
Now I'm on it. Bless you.
That was not throwing in the towel, by the way.
Then I have initiative.
Okay. those worms are not fast.
So,
Not this time.
do you have any twos? Okay. So I'm going to activate a 3, and it'll be this guy right here, who will basically up their defense by moving, so their defense is 6 right now. Okay. So defense 6, and then no 3s. Okay. So no 3s. We're going to go to 4. I'm going to utilize my 4 first. It's going to be this unit here going. You're going to go 2 forward.
Okay. I
So you're
am.
going to move 2 forward.
All right,
And then they're going to, with their skill set, activate dispatch runner. I'll show it to you. So I'm going to have to assign a stun to this unit.
Alrighty.
I am ready. Ones.
Negative.
They are attacking.
Twos.
Now, if you
Threes?
had initiative, then
Nope.
I would have.
I'm going to do my
Because I
4
had
here.
3. But I know she attacks.
He's going to rally off that stun.
Yeah.
He's going to,
But I got to give him a stun for.
at range 2 of my position, not engaged, transform back, and then receive another stun token.
They're going to get 2 blue and a red. I'm not going to. They can't use 1 minute inspiration because I didn't exhaust it.
Incredible with all
All right.
character.
If I do,
Yeah.
because it's turn 4, I have forged in battle,
Not killing
so it gives them precise
those
block.
death
So now they
knights
have
and then
2
taking 2 wounds back. It's like,
reroll.
that's
That's like her. And that's going to be 3 damage. It's going to go
there.
Well, he did take 3 souls, so, or whatever they have roaming around in there anymore. There's an inspiration token.
I like to think of a squirrel.
That was
put her
your
on her
inspiration
card,
token, right? Or was that mine?
and then
That's yours.
Okay.
we can worry about it later.
I just have a stun. So that was my
If you wanna
4.
clear up
4 for you.
all the templates we have here for playing, and put the cards there like I'm doing.
I'll
We'll
activate
have
that.
to, okay,
Nothing.
So you'll want her card available.
These guys will attack.
Okay, so that was my 4. Do you have a 4?
Calling tactics pays me no good here.
Do not have a 4? Okay. And you have another 4?
Partial
This
reroll.
one? This is going to be the 3
And
minus 1.
is this the one where you have the modifier where it's a blank, it's a lethal?
This way.
Okay.
This way I would
I'm going to re-roll. You have 1 panic token.
Correct.
This way, work.
I'm going to re-roll the red.
So yeah, I'm going to go pass through.
So that'll be 4.
And then as I'm going, apply.
So I'll take out a tray closest to me. And we'll do a 2 panic check by spending the other panic on you.
No,
Okay.
there's no, the only bonus you got was this free token.
Steadfast makes this a panic test 2, but I'm spending 2 from
So we're using
that mat, so I can do this one this time.
Okay.
Just so that.
So you'll receive 2 more panic tokens. So
You said
just
you had no more, right?
going back.
Okay, so then I guess we go with my 5s.
Okay.
Fire away. And we'll fire the 2s.
My 4 back.
And so by the way,
Let's hope.
Oh,
use this to
and then the
unlock
lethal.
my tempest.
Oh.
So 1 more.
Okay, good.
See that?
I kept on hoping you'd leave me a partial tray, but no, you had to be thorough.
So when I here, I'll show you.
Alrighty, go for
When I
4.
roll a surge,
Hit.
I'm going to automatically basically get damage because of that mark.
I'll take that. 9 dice.
Yep. That's 4
Three enemies are sticky.
Right this letter.
Yes, they are. And I can regenerate with the command that guy.
This time we're going to take, you don't have your defense up on it, so you're going to take all the info.
So that was a 4. Go for 4s.
I'm done.
And type of suit gets spent again.
I have 5.
Mm.
So I get exhausted, but
I'm missing
I'm exhausted
anything
with
through
my
that.
inspiration. You understand how that's working? Okay. I want you to understand
They're fast,
the
but they're
mechanics
late.
so that when you decide to use it for yourself, you understand
Okay, I'm swimming
why
back
it's
in
for
myself.
you know, that's why I wanted it. Okay. So that's my 5. You have 5? Oh, I just have my 5 this time. Oh, you just had a modifier. Oh, look at that. They're engaging. No, I mean, they're getting into my grills.
Contact him with that.
White
Can
square.
you imagine how confused this guy is?
Like, what's going on?
Shadow Lord of the Death, and all of a sudden you got 6 giant worms raining down on you.
So this is a little overkill, but I'm adding the blue from the flank. I normally roll a red and 2 blue. I'll roll that one, and you'll take 9 damage.
Okay.
So he'll just poof.
All right. And I have
Like, go back.
Go in whatever order you are.
Okay. That was a 5 you said?
Yes.
Okay.
2 forward.
My 5.
Okay.
Shoot, guys. Like your lives depend on it.
All right.
4, and there are 3.
Yep.
So another wound.
So as long as the
Actually, do I want to reroll?
place was in position, and then as long as the end was on.
That's max damage at the moment, I think.
Provided not
Well, if you get the 2,
I'll just take the wounds. Yeah.
I would assume on the same guy as wounded.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Might as well try to chunk away at that. Remember the last time we played that? It took forever to kill.
So I go keep punching this one. It's like, cool, I have a second one. Here it comes.
That was my 5.
Yeah. Okay. I'm out. So go in your
Provided the
order.
fire room is at 4. So if they roll a double, you can cause 1 move this week.
I think that's actually blocking them, so I'm going to fire in that melee.
Red die. 1 red
And I
die.
regret nothing.
Okay, and you got breaks.
So 2 damage, that does nothing. Accuracy does nothing. They don't have a reroll.
1 damage.
Just the
Oh,
panic.
Which gets
yeah, just the panic.
4. So 4 damage to them, but
So-
I have defense 6. So
And they're steadfast, correct?
I just
Steadfast
want to make sure you
fear.
understand
Yep,
that.
fear,
Okay.
nothing. That's my. I have no more 5s.
We're 45 minutes into it, guys. Just to let you know.
Okay. What's that?
45 minutes into it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're good. You and I are doing good.
Advance
Sir, we're on
into
turn
the
4.
terrain.
That's all right.
Okay.
So I'll do this for you. Okay.
Not sure why the temple is blessing the undead, but whatever.
So you got plenty of swing.
So a 3 and then a 1 charge.
Okay.
Or it's a 4 charge with that.
Yeah, that'd be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Missing trays,
Oh,
though.
I got one last thing. You see that?
I didn't think that'd be that successful for him. But
So they'll take a
Panic, right? Yep.
I'll spend this.
Okay.
Turn 4. It'll be your initiative again.
Well, I'm a recall.
Everything is up.
Holy cow.
Well, I'm not. I'm just reforming. I'm not going forward or back. So we'll get there. We're doing what they need to do. Okay. Usually, yeah, they're my guys. Why do you ask? Yeah.
He wants me to get the rooms. What else?
Well, what do you want me to say, Zach? What do you want me to say?
Oh, I think I'm gonna end up getting all of them.
So, okay. There you go. The elves are wily. They
I
are
appreciate you
finesse.
having my back.
What's that?
I appreciate you having my
Yeah,
back.
it's like, don't get them, no. They're very wily.
I was confused. Wait, there's a Death Knight marker already there.
Those are my guys.
But they're finesse, so they're very fragile, and they struggle with some damage output in a lot of ways. You have to set up like ways to get those attacks in and not get hit back, which they have with the mobility now, especially the recent character that came out. To be just, I mean, Luke's played against them. He's seen the Wood Elves in action. And
Unholy creatures.
Yeah, what's that?
Unholy creatures.
Unholy creatures. Exactly.
I heard about your Wood Elf blood mist though with these guys.
So,
Oh, yeah, those Leonx riders are like, haha, stab. It's like, haha. Milkshake.
I hope I don't regret that.
All right,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ditto.
Your call.
All right.
Least favorite race to play against?
1,
Nope.
2,
Nope.
I would argue the Luthor. Only
3.
because
You have 3.
they're a pain in the ass.
You reform.
Yeah, sorry, I don't mean to say that. Sorry, Luke.
I so want to play them.
The Luthor? Oh,
Yeah,
they're
I mean,
they're
just
nasty.
look like
they're
fast.
they are
fun.
they're fast. They hit like a first race. Their weakness is that where like the elves are
Luckiest
really
archers
good at
ever.
side to side maneuvering, but Luthor have some side to side.
That was your.
But they're
that was
just
the
all
3.
around mobile. The elves are all
Any
around
more
mobile.
3s for you?
So they can shift, they can turn.
4.
They're just very, like I said, they're wily. They can get in and out of engagements, and that makes them really disgusting.
Come on, baby.
But the Luthor, they're very fast,
That's 6.
but they can't turn around.
I will
corners
take
very well. So if you can get them
this
stuck
crap.
on some terrain, like similar to what you see me doing here with these icons, so you can mess their game up a little bit.
And
But if a player knows
Generative
how to
magic.
maneuver with them and utilize them,
Why do
in
these
some
rams
engagements,
always
they-
die in
they-
complete trails?
You know, at the end of the day, I
On
find it's
fly.
about the skill of the
Right.
player. They can make-
So 4 back at you.
Okay.
So,
2 red and blue with the lethal, or with the mortal. So 1, 2 damage. This is a 3 damage, or 3 with the mortal strike, and that's a 4 mortal strike.
That's
So
what I'm trying
4
to decide
guys.
right now. There's 2 ways I
Just
get out
keep
of the
middle.
terrain. Do a march
Yeah,
action,
okay.
and if I do a march action, then my back edge has to be touching a part of the terrain.
All right. So
Or I
that
can
was
do a
4
shift.
back at me.
Front, back, so let me show you make that here. So it's like
5.
right there.
I have 4 still.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
sorry.
plus, yeah.
Go ahead.
So that allows me to either go forward, back,
Rally
left,
off
right.
that stun.
And if I do a shift, then my front or my side edges have to be touching the terrain.
Skeleton's made out yet.
So I'm trying to decide right now what I want to do with it.
5.
I think,
They'll fire into here. That's kind of allies they are.
Leave the train, you have to stay in touch with the train. You can't do anything about it. So
Actually,
that's one of those things about it.
can you give me line of sight on that?
Yeah,
Say what?
I got it. Thanks.
Yeah, go ahead and re-roll. And turn 5, right?
Oh yeah. Easy.
Never mind. So,
Say what?
you have any
I'm
5?
all out.
Okay. These guys, since they've been given clemency, they'll repay that by trying to shoot you in the back.
Now we have 2 green. We didn't have 2 blue.
So
We had
4
2 blue.
wounds, 1 dead, right?
Yep. I'm at 4 defense, but it's still enough. Ah,
I'll
good.
let you get it. Yeah. I actually do have 6 carrion lancers, and I do intend to trot them out sometime because I don't think there's a more durable unit in the game.
The spine threshers for the Uthuk are 5 wounds at 2. So they last longer, but they're easier to wound at the same time.
Turn 5.
The only target I have is these guys. And there's 4 volatile runes, so I get 4 white dice.
Go 4.
Nasty.
So they are turning a 1. Now this is where you might have jammed yourself up a little bit.
Any brutal?
Only because this unit.
No, actually, he does not. So it's only 3 wounds, 2 panic, so 1 guy
1 guy.
matters not at all to me which one you take. And then there's a panic check 2.
Okay.
So, and he's steadfast, correct?
To fear.
Oh, confusion, communication breakdown.
So
Each of your units at range 2 of this unit receives 1 inspiration from it. Oh, wow. Convenient.
kind of stuff. That's the problem with this. When you're trying to get this unit up and that, you gotta
I think they're out of range, it looks like.
give you guys some
And everyone else will get an inspiration at least.
kind of really are not. I mean, they can be kind of mobile, but
And what is his surge abilities?
He's going to heal himself 3.
All right. So is that your 4? Negative.
Those skeletons have a ridiculous amount of inspiration at the moment. And I spin the inspiration at the beginning of the activation phase, correct?
Before you factor down.
Okay.
Your surge doesn't work.
I should have spent those panic on him. And I'll do. You didn't shoot at them. Oh, you
You
did.
Correct, I did.
So confusion, you'll receive a stun token.
Okay.
But you have to use the range one.
Then these get spent.
I won't spend those. I'll keep those on there.
Oh, okay.
Well, do I want to spend those too?
So this way you have the best chance.
Yeah.
Defenses.
With no.
So it's a fair 3 because I shot into myself. So that one you could do.
Good shot. So that's 6 damage, right?
What does that do? I can't read that.
So you would perform a reform, but I get to make all the decisions for it.
Alright, so 1 damage there. And I'm sorry, do you want it on this guy or this guy? Okay.
I will do the
So
reform.
if you put it on this guy, you do
So
no
when you
damage,
reform in combat,
he gets removed, and then all of a sudden your second shot. You're
rather than do it around the center of the tray, you can do it, or around the center of the group, you can do it around the center of one tray. But you have to remain engaged. So I'm going to choose this tray,
One of the reasons I was going
and rotate it 90
if I'm on your
degrees,
flank, I just denied you a threat on this
okay,
side.
and end up there.
And that's why I was taking it from this. You see these little things?
That's inconvenient. Okay. 7.
Okay.
4 charge.
You'll close.
So just a picture like that. Goes
Yep.
up.
Alright, you know what? Might a little harder to pull because I have balls.
Okay.
Blocking.
So
Alright. Well, these are magnetized.
threat 2, but nothing
And I
else.
want to. I think the magnets have been a little bit more solid in there, as you can tell. In some cases, how's it going? Okay, so that's 1
Okay.
damage, and that's
6.
Currently defense 4, so that's enough for 1 wound.
Okay.
You got a kill, you got some blood. Yeah, there you go.
Good grief.
You actually got
Decision?
points for that because
Back at that 5. And I'm also going to throw the Desperate. That's 1 wound a turn, correct?
Yeah, at the end of the.
Okay, so that one
End of
is
each round.
your.
Is it 1 wound?
That's a 5. So is your 5 done on my turn?
Oh, wounds equal to stable runes.
That was a 4.
So,
one.
yep,
For this
one
turn.
turn.
Alright, so I'm going to go with my 5 here.
Okay. That's all of those guys. So I will
Okay, so
put another one on there for that. If they die, does that come off? I don't think it does.
I think it's on the unit.
Yeah, like
No.
so, like these guys die, it's still there. It's still there.
Yeah. So 3, that's enough to kill.
Consistent damage, like especially the way I roll. So like that's
Had an extra one on there.
there we go. So
You
that's
just
one
cleaned
damage.
off that guy.
So we'll take.
I bet there was an X1 there. Should be a 2. I
Yeah,
can't trace the
I
3rd
think.
either.
So what's that? Yeah. Well, you're not up in your defense. That's
Yeah, I
the
must
first
not have picked one up.
You have your defense.
Okay. So back to Giles. Oh, that was good.
Okay. Oh, did you miss one? Okay. Sorry. Good. I think it should.
Be my initiative is round 5. You'll cast again. Or did you already cast? You'll cast.
Okay.
So I just cast.
Yes, I do have. I have this. I have a couple 7s. I have 5 and 6. I'm not supposed to play that, right?
Okay, 2 regenerative, 2 natural, 2 volleyball, 1 stable.
So, are you? So you're kind of going on a 7, I take it. So just have you go. Okay. Well, your 7. Your 7's gonna go before mine. So I will go my other 5. This guy.
Yeah.
They're becoming a threat, aren't they? That's really what these guys are for. They're. I look at these guys as like a mobile rock, you know, like a piece of terrain, because they take a lot of damage, and they can do the reform and shift, so they kind of just get in the way. I don't plan on doing any damage with them or do anything, but they're gonna block areas where you can charge these guys, which allows them to sit back and keep on doing more damage. You see what I mean? So that was the strategy.
He doesn't have
Now,
Heart
you
Seeker?
understand the synergy.
No, you don't want to pay the 10 points.
Okay, so that was my movement there. By the way, I spent this to get my dispatch runner back. Because I have to exhaust the dispatch runner. Okay. And have a 6. So we'll get out of the terrain.
Be a very interesting scenario that I've never come across before. If he casts the reanimate tray onto those reanimates right now and you put it on the back line, you technically can't put it where I am. But if you do, now I'm just like embedded.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Change sides.
Alrighty.
Okay, so well, now you
Ready to go?
Ready.
Okay. I need one.
Don't put a pocket shoe.
Any two?
No.
Right. I will go for 3.
Okay. That's the disadvantage. That's fine. That was my 6. Now I got nothing to 7, so it's all you.
Transform.
Well, yeah.
At range 1. Engaged. There.
Yep.
Come off. Usually about 2.
And he takes a stun, correct?
Takes a stun when he goes into man form.
Okay.
And this one he gets to attack, but he has to drop a die. So rolling red and white normally, dropping the red, but then flanking, so adding the red back.
I like it.
He's,
This is you're
let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have to do that. And I will activate this guy.
Oh, when I rallied, I should have readied my
So
demoted
now
blades.
center is this.
Go ahead.
Totally forgot.
We're being generous.
I keep
today.
forgetting all this stuff.
Is there 7 or 9 rounds?
And I have lethal plus 1.
8.
Oh,
8 rounds, yeah. So the turn out has 8. Alright, and then I'm going to turn that. And,
I'm going to leave it at that. So I'm brutal 1. So this is 2, 4,
and,
lethal
the last one is this guy.
up to blue. So 1 more. So 5 guys will die. Take the closest tray and then
Go reform
one
on it.
far. Yep.
Okay.
So then I'll just square it.
Well, it's gonna be a little hard.
And then I'll do a panic check. Are you steadfast?
I am.
Okay.
To
I
fear?
still need- yeah, I am.
Okay.
Then this dude's already.
So that won't do anything.
Okay.
And then after that melee attack, you suffered at least 3 wounds. So I'm going to discard 1 wound with the Thirst of Bile.
Oh, okay.
That's where his vampire.
So the
comes
undead
in.
are just kind of.
I have to do 3 wounds. So against lower stuff,
Yeah.
it's not as easy to do.
Mhm.
Or higher armor.
Yeah,
stuff.
hard armor. Yeah.
But against that lower stuff, I'll just chew through and eat.
I would not think there's much there for you to take, but okay.
Okay. Say
I'm sorry, which
that was a 3.
Okay.
Any 3s for you?
Negative.
Okay. So I'm going to do my 4.
Okay.
What do we roll? No reds.
Red, red, and blue. I'm going to add another red for flanking
Say again.
because my front is in your
Okay.
side.
Hoping for red actually. But you didn't give me reds. Fine.
Ooh,
1,
5
2,
damage.
3, 4, 5. So 5 guys plus a mortal strike for this, plus a mortal strike for that. So 7 guys total.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have a preference on the trick?
don't need accuracy for your heroes anymore.
You don't?
Unless it splits the tray.
Really?
No, that would split the tray. If I start chipping out of that. We'll do 3 guys from this side.
Okay.
Say again.
That's it.
All right. That's your 4.
So do you have any twos?
I'll do that 4.
I have a 3. Roll 3.
What is the rule on targeting things? You don't need an accuracy if you can get to him from a normal
And then
damage.
we'll get an additional die. So he's normally a white and a red, and I'm going to throw in another red.
Against figure characters, you have to spend an accuracy for 1 wound.
Gotcha.
Unless they're the only tray remaining, in which case you just go through it.
Out with the dice, and so that's why they ultimately output enough damage. And they
So
also
no
have a hard time
rerolls. The 13 does 6 damage.
They're going to be threat
So I can modify.
3.
Oh, these are the death
Oh,
knights.
those guys.
Yeah.
So we have
So 6. So that's 2 wounds plus the mortal, so 3. So one's dead.
You want to verify.
How many wounds are on there?
2. So 2 goes on to the next one.
All right, I like that. So I'm going to turn that into a double for Fortuna's dice. This is where carry
die, this is great
too. Is amazing.
That grass.
You can do the same thing with carry. You know, it's
Yeah, that grass.
especially when she starts shooting things like that.
I'm impressed with that upgrade.
You want to try to
Any
get
other
her
fours?
surge with her ability.
Negative.
Okay, so I'm going to do a 5.
Yeah, Fortuna's dice is exhausting. And that's why I stack up these things for you. So I'm not going to really not have it, except when I dispatch one. So that is going to be 8
That's
damage.
the best I could have done.
So 1, 2.
The threat 3, so 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 damage. Divided by 3, so 6.
Okay.
6 wounds. Yep, there are.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We'll kind of worry about the test the inspiration. Is that okay?
Right now, I'm inside of them, so
Is that all your units?
Yep, those are all my activations.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay, hold on. Don't take
All
long.
right.
One there.
We don't need to worry about that either.
All right, and then
Oh, here.
one to keep engaged.
Actually, you might have to hold on to those for
No,
next game.
yeah, go ahead.
Thank you.
I was just thinking about that. I was like,
But you're going to need those back.
8 damage there.
Okay.
And that's my
I guess
three.
it is an advantage of having a larger army, though, is
No threes.
you can program it to get like turns. You know, you get turns after the other
A 4.
guy. And
Oh, shoot. I didn't
I'm going to reform these, otherwise known as getting out of the way of the hill.
So, oh, you reform? Well, you can reform.
And action, how many?
So if you reform, you can
2
actually,
stable roots,
well,
so I'll bring back
you can't
2
reform out of
guys.
combat, but what you can do is you can plus face it. You can do it however you want to do it.
Okay, I've got to think this randomly is working as well
So
as I
this
hope.
tray has to be touched. So
All right.
this tray has to be touched.
I'm going to fire into that.
So the downside is when you do this, you're touching.
Come on. So I need 3 wounds to finish him off, correct?
So if you reform that way,
1, 2, 3, or no, 1, 2 with that.
Yeah.
on this tray.
And I have no rerolls. Oh, I have a 2. Nope.
Hey,
Nothing.
Can I clarify
Panic
something?
doesn't do
So that's
anything.
Maybe you can explain the exact more.
Yeah.
So he did a reform, and I'm on the flank, right? Because this, so his option is either to, when you have 2 ways to reform. When you're not engaged, you can reform around the center of the train. Okay, so you spin around the center. But because he's engaged, now he can only reform around the point of engagement, that tray. So that his options are only here or backwards, and then or just remain the same. You know, so then you see, and the problem is because it's the volatile room, he's going to be here and he's stuck in the room. So does that make sense? And that's why I'm trying to explain to him why. And then, so look, read the rules of reform. It will say that like you can only reform around a single tray, and that tray basically can't get disengaged. You know, that's the.
Yeah, we said that happens.
So yeah, so rather than
There's a Death Knight surrounded by.
yeah,
And also notice with the terrain, he didn't realize collision as far as if any part of the unit, like with this
Touches
tray
it.
spearman touches the terrain, they pretty much are stuck. They're stuck in place. It's,
I had that happen my first game too.
yeah. So I'm just he said that when he was playing you that they didn't really go over that. So I just wanted to make sure that for future, you know, when you guys
Oh
practice
yeah,
and stuff,
we're actually going into the train because
So
they got
again, so if you're doing this, then you're facing backwards, right?
last guy.
Well, I will get a bonus.
And it gives me 2 runes. I'll fire into there.
I got. If I'm on your side or your rear, I get a bonus out.
So it's a lethal, so he's dead.
So you'll
it's
get
the oh yeah, the mortal. Yep.
Pardon me, mortal strike. Okay. I do get a panic on him though for firing into it. If you want to take that one.
Do I have a 5?
Nothing.
Okay.
It would
So-
continue to be communication breakdown.
And he takes 1 more wound. So that does kill off that last guy in the back rank.
Right? So, no, I'm sorry, I'm calling out. So that was my 3.
Okay.
That will
we just did 4.
continue to chip away at
Do
him.
you have any more fours?
It's now turn 6.
And your turn to cast.
So, make it this year right here.
Those reanimates just need to die.
I think they'd argue they already have.
Yeah, just barely touching the range. See that? So, so I'm gonna exhaust my tempered steel. So I'm supposed to spend the super token before I even do my dial, just so you're clear on this.
Those guys are gone.
Fast. So, then I'm gonna roll. Alright, this year. I will take that for 12 damage. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Those 3 guys will. Now you understand tempered steel is really good.
Okay. Well, this game quicker as the game goes on, doesn't it?
A lot less work. It is your initiative.
All right. Ones, twos, three.
I do have 3.
Okay.
Ready for 'em?
Oh, I see.
And they're +1 hit.
So that was a 3, 4.
No 4.
Take a.
Oh, yeah.
I can live in this down then.
You could have
Probably dead anyway.
You want to do that? I'll let you.
No fire, so.
And this is where it's great with this marching cornerstone, because that move one.
I didn't think there was anything they really could do. They can't shift away and they can't attack in time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could actually move like this.
I'm still flanking you. So I'm going to add an extra red this time.
Closer and fire. That way you're in that range 3 threat.
Or brutal 1, lethal, controlled, at least 1.
3 damage.
That counts as 2, plus a lethal 1 more for 3. Okay. That does the 3 wounds. So I'll discard
The red does. That's why I said
another.
the red has foolish. Okay, so that's 6 damage.
All right, to keep a good undead thing down. Alrighty.
Alright, I got 5.
My 5.
Actually, it stalls me.
3 forward, and then I'm
I'll
going
reach
to
more.
activate my dispatch.
Reanimate one.
Okay.
September 6th.
5. These guys will. Not in range.
I think we can agree to let you do that. Is it okay if I have? You're okay with Zach changing his list mid-tournament? I'm okay with it. I don't think any of us have a problem because he wants to change that fire room to tempered steel now that he's seen it in action. Which
Yeah.
I could, with the compliment. Yeah. So. What's that?
He is in range.
Tempered. Fortuna's dice.
I roll all the rooms. If I do 1 lethal.
Fortuna's dice is a 6-point upgrade. So you're gonna have to sacrifice something.
I don't remember if you still get that off when there's no dice, but
Let's check with Justin just to get done. Hey Justin. Rule clarification. There is no volatile rounds.
Yep, he's
So
not
I
rolling
get
any dice.
nothing for him. But I still get the modifier of belief.
Does he still have to roll dice?
You still have to be able to do a legal attack. You have to still legally be able to roll dice to get the modifier, because otherwise the modifier is thrown out. Yeah, sorry.
All right. I'll leave. Yeah, I'll leave that out. That's the.
Okay.
There you go.
No, fair enough.
Yeah.
And so we so that's the
That's
win for
everyone.
this turn.
He'll take the wound for that.
Okay. And
And because
I think this is turn 7.
for changing fire
Those are just flying by.
And you'll cast again.
Okay, 4 points. I gotta make sure that line standard that's here. That would be a nice too. Okay. Okay, we can talk about that.
Okay, 2 stable, 1 advantage to ball.
Well, Lord often gives me a lot of inspiration, as you see. Okay, so going back to here, I did that 3-4. Sorry, I did my special, which means my dispatcher is accurate. Since Lord Hawthorne is within range 3, I'm gonna let Lord Hawthorne get an attack. So I'm gonna see what's done. You see how this is working? So I'm exhausted dispatcher. So this gets exhausted. This is why I have this special goes on the back. Okay, so he's gonna get a free attack right here. See how that works? Now my Fortuna's dice on him is exhausted, and I haven't had the chance because it hasn't activated to unexhausted. Just a heads up. So that's my initiative. I'm not going to use the Fortuna's dice.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense? All right, Rachel. Now let me show you. All right.
This is gonna be my background about that
Whatsoever. So, are they at +1 defense?
Bring that back there.
Basically, that takes all.
Actually, I'm gonna keep it inside.
Wait, so now is it this year?
No, it's still an infantry unit with a room down model.
All right. Your turn to call, my friend.
At this point, you're
Any ones?
Negative.
Any twos?
Nope.
Any threes?
Nope.
And I have a 4. He's going to rally with no thing on him, so he's going to turn back into mana form. Two.
So you had, I think you had, was it 2 here?
I'm so glad that they did this.
Here? One there. All right.
It's basically going to just sit.
What I want to do so that 8 damage.
Gain a stun token.
So Lord Hawthorne's got it on flank, and with Fortuna's dice and Dispatch Runner,
Coming balls.
Good to have, man. Good to have.
those. So he's done 8 damage in 2 turns, and I rolled really good without a Fortuna's dice support, and he's done 16 damage in like 1 turn.
All right, have them at home if you want to use them, Zach.
Yeah.
That was my 4.
It's because
My
he's
4.
painted. That's why he's rolling better.
Nothing.
All right. So I'm going to do
5.
1 wound on the room down. So
Turn
that's
charges
5
with
my
2.
damage, which leaves 3 left. So I'll just take 1 more infantry on. I want to stay at 8.
Oh, this is that thing going on, right?
Yep.
That's, I'm adding the +1. So that's why this is
I'll
2.
just line up like that.
That's 2 damage. And that's 5 damage. That's 7. And that's
Knights went down.
Yes,
Now you try to
Knights went down. You got 1.
For the record, there's been an awful lot of
1, 2, 3,
reanimating
4
recycled
times
through here.
3.
Yeah.
This is 12 damage. Are any of your figures more than 1 defense?
Okay,
Yes.
so that was
Necromancer
my
is.
5. It's 5.
But it shouldn't matter.
I don't have any 6s. Go 6.
Because that's 1 thing. Oh, yeah, I see.
But it's
'cause
12 damage.
I see, yep. So you'll leave 1. You'll leave 1 thing on the board.
I'll wipe out those 2 trays. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for this guy, and then 3 from here. So there's 1 guy remaining
Literally
on that
1
tray.
lone
Yeah.
ranger left.
That 1 extra defense.
Is it the Necromancer or no?
Necromancer's dead.
Okay.
I don't have to spend accuracy against him because he's in the front rank,
Yep.
and I'm not splitting the tray.
My goodness. That's a good combo that he has there with the master crafted weapons. The common ingenuity
It's
on them.
stupid.
It's insane.
It's just dumb. I rolled this.
It's going to take 2 more.
The other, I rolled this, and most people would be like, "Oh, it's not that great." It's like, cool. That's almost max damage.
Yeah.
The only thing better was if I had done this and then have the hit modifier, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 3, 21 damage. Just like that, just mulches stuff. Yeah, it's dumb, and it's not an exhaust thing. You just keep doing it.
Yeah, it's just, that's what I mean. Like, you
So
don't
that's-
have to exhaust to do it. It's just constant.
That's my abilities.
Okay. 5. Just like every turn, they aren't afraid to fire into their own troops. Or troops. Okay. So, no wound, no 3 blight, so I'll put a blight token on you.
We'll go to 8s. So you're okay. Okay, so I'm going to go 2 forward.
And this,
That parking lot was ridiculous.
how would it
One
work?
spot left when I came back.
Since you don't have threat, from my understanding, with him, you go back, but that put him into the terrain. How would that work?
I don't know what's going on.
I think you could get a train there.
Okay. Well, I was actually thinking I could do 2 trains.
Oh, if you can't get it on the train, yeah, I don't think you can place
Somebody
it.
has a cause.
Okay.
Well, anyway,
I didn't bring the rules specifically for him. But yeah, if it can't legally be placed, it can.
for him because he did a charge and failed.
Or I will do that. Take 1 wound, throw a tray on the back of him. You're not dead yet, Skillies.
Not dead you.
Oh, you added more to them.
Okay.
My other 8.
Last turn, 8.
Can actually just reanimate normal. They get to add 1 back.
For reanimating for the green.
Yep.
Yep.
Last turn.
Yes. So,
And you cast last turn today.
And this is turn 7, right?
I feel like it's yours.
yes.
And white car against white car, you guys have wiped each other out. There's not much left on this board.
No, there isn't.
So you're 3 units here versus 2 here, right?
Yep.
You got a stun token on yours, so that's gonna bite.
And a rally though.
Oh, but you can inspiration that off. There's actually a lot of inspiration in this game. I've never seen that much for a white car game.
And turn 7, so you have initiative.
Usually it's con that's inspiration heavy.
The temples help.
Oh, is that what's been doing it for you guys?
Well, then we had like one of those
Yeah.
confused orders where everyone got an inspiration token, Finn one of them, and that was about everyone. So. Oh, how many stable runes did we have? We had 2, didn't we? We had 2. So another one of these dice.
Probably, yeah. I can't remember.
Oh, you ran your knight.
Yeah, it was
That's what's
2
been killing
because
it.
I had the
That
I had the
passing-
option to reanimate 2 trays.
Yeah, that gauntlet, you do not want that anywhere near your
No,
carrier star.
it's rough.
Keeps them alive from the inside.
Are you ready?
Okay.
I'm still debating here.
I am first.
I think we garbled up initiative, but I don't think it's played into account.
Yeah,
So I'm second player?
you are second player. Last round.
Yep.
So my initiative, according to how we've been passing it back and forth.
Yeah,
anyway.
I think somewhere we got confused, but yeah, go.
Um,
I had initiative for whatever reason.
No ones. 2.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
I do have a 4.
Okay.
Shield up. And rally.
Okay.
Turn that into.
Can't imagine wanting to use an inspiration token in it 4, but there it is.
Okay.
Um,
That's another 8 damage.
You have no 4.
So that's going to be.
I have a
1,
5.
2, 3, and then plus 4, 7. Then
Try to light up Tyrion Star. 4 damage
Be a wound.
and a panic check. Nope.
Do a panic check against the reanimates.
All right, that was my 2.
Nope.
Okay.
That was a 4.
That was.
That was a 5.
Where's the 3?
That was a 5.
So I'll do a 5 here.
My archers.
I assume you're gonna want to. Oh wait, I want to spend the blade for that.
You need a perfect roll, pretty much.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 2 is 10. You have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 guys.
He calls this my home lane.
So one more guy lives.
They just won't die.
The same guy, I'm sure.
I'm still
You just
here.
need one more hit in the red and you would have done it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, and I don't have any rerolls anymore.
Or if you would have
So that
been
was
threat
my,
3, that would have
that was
helped.
my 3. You got 3?
Okay. 5, 6.
I have.
I'll fire into the melee because I care not about the life of the
Since they're and they have dispatch murder, there's nothing to dispatch, so we're not just gonna. Sorry,
Come on, baby.
unexhausted dispatch murder. It's not gonna matter.
So, 5 wounds. What's their defense against 3?
3.
So,
So one more wound.
and then a lethal, so 2 wounds, so another one's dead. And a panic check, and that
Well, going straight like that, you do all.
I did get a I did get a surge, so I healed.
Oh, I died. One roll. Yeah, because
Nothing.
Confusion against your guy is not going to matter. But you're safe panic.
What's that?
And how squishy is Morrow?
Morrow is
2
2
defense,
5.
5 wounds.
Say what?
That's just mine, right?
Yep.
I'm actually liking this list. I think this is fortune battle, and man, I'm telling you what, it's got.
I have to do 10
So
damage.
you see the 4 here. We've got 2 red moves, so I can see
2, 8 damage.
that. See that?
Oh, that doesn't work.
I got no more 4s. So I have yours. 5 shooting. Okay. We'll shoot Lord Hoffman. Who's at +1 defense?
I have to finish that
That
off.
will help. And then blast away. And you get a fire wound too.
You're just the last dial to the left, right?
You actually can't hurt him with the fire wound because he is defense 4 natural. No, wait, my bad. I'm a liar. He's defense 3, so he's defense 4 now.
Damn.
So a double.
Damn.
Does that give defense?
Red wound.
No,
So you have to do 1 damage.
but my only way of engaging him involves turning into the wolf, which if I turn into the wolf, I'm actually less lethal right now
Yeah.
than if I was to remain here. At first, I'm just going to spend these off so we can just keep this game going. It's the last turn.
Fire wound. Might as well. So if you roll a double, it's damage.
Yeah, might as well do your movement first. I think his
That's a panic. So you can still panic.
reanimates are your only target, anyways.
It has to be in line of sight,
Draw
though,
from your panic.
so I go for shot.
So
I can still turn into the wolf. Basically right there.
The way I'm trying to do this, Mike, too, because these guys have played each other a couple times, and I want them to play other people. So,
Yeah.
but even if the tournament points maybe where we match up, they two match up, I want to make it so that they just keep playing somebody else. You know,
no worries.
maybe later on, if there's no choice, that as we do this a couple months in, then we'll take it a little more seriously.
I'm gonna exhaust
Match up,
this.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm gonna exhaust this to gain precise blue, which right now is precise 2.
Once done.
That's 1 reroll.
Okay. Once done. And
Nope.
and there's some stuff there, right?
To be 1, 2 damage, 3, 4 damage. So 2 wounds, still not enough to kill him. So we'll survive.
And he takes 2 more wounds, which kills him off.
I'll take 1 more. Oh no!
Yeah.
It's blue! Oh no, you're right.
Carrions.
I'm so used to it being 1 all the time. Okay. So I will not destroy any points for those reanimates if they're still alive.
That was your guys' last turn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
So he's not worth anything, but his points still are. So those aren't destroyed points except for the trays.
So that was a 9. Well, I was at 200. I'll just count up what I have left and throw it on. So I get those 2 cards. 8,
So you can reform and do the white march.
13,
You saw how I did that white march?
53,
Now here's the thing, you're going to have a hard time getting out of it
reanimates,
because
53,
my guys are more mobile
71.
and are in a better
So
position.
I lost
If you get
129.
that marching points on, that's what I'm
And
talking about.
he's worth 50 by himself.
That's what I did. If it wasn't for that marching points on, I would
So
have a hard time
147.
avoiding that charge, if that makes sense.
We're borrowing, I think.
Were those yours?
Yeah.
Oh,
149 destroyed.
oh, okay. Yeah, I was running out of inspiration.
So you destroyed
No worries.
149,
You got the same case as mine. So
and then you have left
yeah. So,
Yeah, this is my
I lost when I was counting
I
yours.
was like, do I have 2 of these? Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
28,
I think I
68,
had 15
73,
Okay, yeah, so
So is there a demo wall back here?
81. So 119. That's what I lost.
Oh, no worries. I think you just read everything.
30 points, so that's going to be a 6-5.
Okay.
No worries.
Just
Find that exact game for you real
This is our
quick.
last round.
Well played.
Well played. That reanimates is just annoying.
I know we have it. Where did it go?
It did what I was hoping it would do.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love being blind.
Having him as an upgrade in that front tray adds their brutal.
I was looking at that.
Yeah.
That looked like it had a lot of possibilities.
Yeah. Supported by Morrow, that could actually be really disgusting because it's not going to go away. They have to have accuracies to take out Lord Vornthul, so your front tray can't get whittled down too quickly. And then if you're supporting it with a Necromancer,
You said you had 15.
Say again.
You had 15.
And really, even as a damage dealer out, that I don't do bad. I mean, 3 threads.
yeah, the
Respectable.
smaller ones that are kind of like blah, and their dial takes a little getting used to, but just being sticky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
20 of that.
All right. I'm going to go for 3. Which is this guy. And that's going to do
All your 15 on the board. I just got it.
So you can throw that on him.
it should directly go. But the problem is
Oh, good grief. Brutal 4.
Yeah,
And a
brutal
white
4
die.
on a 3 tray, and you're rolling that. That's 8 damage.
yeah, so but
Out of
this
reanimates.
is still there. So you clip them, and then you'll have to look into
Well, then the
It's only
total look pretty
8.8
close.
grade.
Keep it, we'll
Holy
play it
cow.
out. You can't remove the dial anyway, so.
Which you can also put the human form into an infantry,
So
but he has a weird skill rather than the other ability. What makes me mad is this card.
And then the blue die.
It's a champion upgrade, but it's for a siege unit Y-car only.
Yeah.
So these guys go on the infantry because they have those infantry things, and what the reanimates have a siege and the champion, so you can take either or. If you take the siege, you can still have a necromancer or undead hero or something like that. So that really buffs them. But this is a useless card. It has no use.
Perfect.
So I'm sitting there going, why is this card here?
Okay. So far, my take on him is I like him as a hero.
This was my roll.
I think he might be better.
That,
Just
and I
because
still
play- his
had a
maneuverability.
white die
He's
and
tricky.
a red die.
I think for that opening, I still want to beat him this form, give that a mobilize, but then rally and pop into the human form. So I'm still moving that too, but I have that.
And so I get an additional threat.
Basically, you rally for nothing, and then transform into the human form, and then still have that with the stun token. But then the next turn, you just spend it and get rid of it.
That makes sense.
So I'm starting to like this combo.
So that's that first couple movements I should have done instead.
Oh, and Lord Author just put out 60 damage.
And we didn't hit a single ball in a room.
Actually, having to land on him,
This unit did 16 just on that charge.
they're not as much of a speed bump as I originally thought when I saw the card.
Hawthorne put out
I guess
24.
a big tray would be.
Yeah,
You don't go anywhere near that a big tray, but otherwise.
I've heard how a lot of people are avoiding them is don't ever put them right where you want to be. So like if I want to engage with that unit, don't put them right there because more than likely
You always want to channel it. Yeah.
you're going to end up landing on it instead. So if your opponent's savvy and they put it there, you just walk over them the first turn unless you have a big tray like that.
Yeah.
And then you put yours over there so when you close the board, if you're going to do that,
Nothing in the way.
there's nothing that you're going to step on.
Oh, good news! I found my cards.
Okay.
My pocket.
Of course. Every time, they're always in the pocket.
Hopefully that's enough because I don't know if you did. It looks like my 5 that's right.
Those are...
Having fun though.
He's learning a lot. It's a learning experience.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, this Lord Hawthorne list is a lot more successful than I'm liking Lord Hawthorne right now. I mean, in this setup, this is a new combo for me, and that I'm learning, and I kind of like it.
He does with those guys.
The amount of damage output I've done on between these two units in melee has been insane. 16 damage on a charge on a unit of archers right in the flank. So this is how it works. It's turn 8, flank charge. I had forged in battle, so now they're threat 4. So threat 4 cavalry is like awesome, you know. And I've got 2 rerolls because they have precise 1 after turn 4. That's right here. And then I had a white die. So and then I got a bonus red. So it was 2 red, blue, bonus red for the flame, and then my white die for moment of inspiration, which I always have because Lord Hawthorne just handed it out like candy.
Yeah.
And then just I had 2 blanks out of that roll, and I had 2 rerolls after the fact, but that was enough just pink miss his full 3 trade crossman in 1 attack. It was just 1 charge. It's done.
We were like, what else? Like, who was it? The Huntress?
Yeah.
Pretty much took out an entire unit of crossbowmen.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
4 or
Or
5.
the Megan's not Megan's into it. It was what is Eliana? That was
Eliana.
Eliana, the one that doesn't can't get shot by crossbowmen.
Yeah.
Or I hate playing against her. That's why I took her. If it's something you hate playing against, that's what you take. All right. So yeah. What does this guy have in this color? What is he? Is he gonna he'll get charged? Looks like a. Okay, try it.
This is a great job.
I'm not seeing it. I'm like, you want some more of that? See what you're seeing?
Oh, entry fee. $5 a person?
Yeah.
I think that's game. Game. Hey, Rachel. Nice to meet you. Say hi. Sure thing.
Vorenthal feels really good.
Yeah. You like playing them?
Oh my gosh. He's what Wycard needed so badly.
Are you able to do 2 carrion stars and Vorenthal at the same time, or is that just too many points?
It's 9 points. So that leaves us 3 points left to play around with something. And I'm sure there's somewhere to get upgrades.
78 is 156.
Or you can just take a 3-point initiative.
You can stick him in there naked.
Yeah, no, that's not as good though. But
I don't think any of these are wrong answers.
Because really,
or that, or you lower the deficient, lower the.
he really wants those. Those
now,
are 10 points of must-haves.
Gary has an upgrade. Come over here. I'm going to show you something.
I love that one. I do that one all the time because it's really easy to give 3 wounds, especially if you're tied into something like this, and then you just get rid of your wounds.
Yeah,
all day long.
I walked into a group of his 2 Death Knights and started punching them, and they didn't die. So he turns around and does 2 wounds
Is
back.
the game over?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put on pause.
He turns